This is Oaklands, one of the most relaxing and addicting games I've ever played on Roblox. If you've ever played Lumber Tycoon 2, then you will quickly find that Oaklands is a slightly more polished and modernized version of it. So in this episode, Max and I will begin competing against each other to see just how quickly we can get to $1 million in this game. It will not be easy, and I hope you will enjoy this mini-series as we embark on the journey to 1 million in Oaklands. As always, the game will be linked in the description below if you want to check it out for yourself. And Max just started a new YouTube channel, so if you want to watch his progress in the series, I've linked his channel in the description as well. Now, onto the video. Okay, so I need to make 1 million as fast as I can. I'm gonna be honest, I have no game plan, but I have played this game before and I've looked into it, so I know how to get the most money possible, and I'm actually ready to win this. So yeah, I guess the first thing we need to do is just make a save. Okay, now that I've made the save, I need to select a property. I want to be close to the selling market, so I'm gonna choose property 7. I'm going to skip the tutorial because I don't actually need the chisel. I'm not going to be using rocks. So mainly, what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be going around and trying to collect these things, which are lucky clovers, and they sell for quite a lot. It's going to be highly worth it. I don't know how much it sells for exactly. I think it's like 5k each. So that's going to be a good start. And also another thing, I can always see how much money Max has, which he has quite a lot right now. Basically, what I need to do, chop it up, saw it, and then sell it. And I believe the first sawing machine is like 2,800. So I'm going to need to save up a lot of money for that. So yeah, that one gave me like $250, which is good. Chopped all of this down and I will see how much money I have. And if I have enough, I'll buy the machine. So I'll see you when I'm finished. Okay, so now that I've chopped up all of that, I have $2,200. I'm gonna head over to the shop because I think I might have enough. Excuse me? Oh, okay, well, I think I have enough for the first sander, which if I get, that's gonna be a massive boost. How much is this? Okay, it's 2,500, so I only need 300 more. What I'm just gonna do, I'm gonna get one of these red maple trees, this one right here. I'm gonna sell all of it to the market, and I'm hoping that that's gonna get me the last couple hundred I need. It should do. Another thing I want to do, I want to get to the willow trees as well, because they are some of the best starter trees you can get. They are quite good. Okay, so now that I have $2,600 from selling that red maple tree, I can buy the sander, which is going to be just amazing, really. It's going to help us in the long run, definitely. Right now, we can only afford the rusty sander, sadly, because the steel sander's way too expensive. Place down there, talk to this guy. So now we have the rusty sander. So I'm going to go back to my place, plop it down. The next thing I'm going to try and do is probably get the next axe, because if you get the steel axe, then you can chop more trees down, which is good. Right now, I might try and find willow trees. But one thing that I have underestimated is I have no clue where anything is in this game. That's one thing that Max has an advantage over me in, because he knows a lot about the game and I know like nothing. If I remember correctly, I think willow trees are up here, and then the acid lands, I'm pretty sure. If we get to the acid lands, what I'm trying to get 2 or 3 willow trees. Yeah, one thing I am gonna use in this game a ton are these signs, because they basically just point in the direction that I need to go, and otherwise I just wouldn't be able to find anything. So yeah, so I'm gonna try and find the acid lands over here, and there should be some trees, I'm hoping. Pretty sure there are. Usually 1 or 2 trees over here. Yeah, here we go. Basically, these are willow trees. I will be taking some of these in my truck, so I'm probably gonna get like 1 or 2. So I'm gonna drive these back and I'm gonna get them over to my base, and I'm gonna sand them, and then I'm going to sell them. Okay, so now that I'm back on my base, one thing I am concerned about is that my base is not currently very close to the willow trees. I'm hoping that shouldn't be too much to worry about as of right now, because I can obviously just go to a different plot. I might need to find willow trees that are either closer to me or move my plot. I don't know exactly how profitable it would be, considering I have absolutely no clue what Max's game plan is, and knowing him, his game plan is probably a lot better than mine. I'm basically just gonna saw these willow trees up, get them in my truck, and sell them. Okay, so I'm gonna... Oh, what is this guy doing? Okay, well, I'm gonna see how much this is. 1,900 for not even a full tree. That is really good. Now I'm at 2,000. Max is at 3,900, so he is either making so much money that I can't keep up, or he's saving up. And I think he's probably saving up for something. If anything, it would definitely be the other axe, which, to be honest, is a smart move. So I don't exactly know if the sander was the correct move or not. I'm hoping that it will pay off in the long run, but I am going to be saving up for the next axe. Getting that will open a lot of opportunities for us, one of them being able to get mysterious mushrooms, which will be really good because I think, if I'm not wrong, they are third or second best free to sell. So if I get some of those, then it will be great. So I'm just gonna sell these last willow trees, and I'm going to see how much money I have, and if I have enough, I'm probably going to just buy the axe, and then I'm going to go to one of the shops to buy some dynamite, because I know that I need dynamite to even unlock the mysterious mushrooms, which I know I haven't done because it's the fresh save. So I'm gonna sell all this, and then I'm gonna see how much money I have. Okay, so I actually just thought of something, and if this works, then it's gonna be great. Instead of having to spend money on conveyor belts to make it automatically go into my truck, I can just rotate it into my truck like this. So now the logs will roll up and they will just go automatically straight into my car, which will save quite a bit of time, and I'm hoping it will save enough time to where I can get a ton of money really quickly. There we go. So now, I'll take these pieces right here. A tiny bit slow, but it should just about be good enough. Not when they get stuck like that though. So now, they're automatically going into my truck, and I don't need to worry about putting them in. One thing I do need to worry about though is them overflowing, because that is something that can and possibly will happen, which won't be very good. God, my car nearly just flipped over. That would have not been good. If my car flipped over and all that wood came crushing out, I would have been so sad. I'm so lucky that that didn't. Right, now I just need this last bit of willow wood to sell, and I'm gonna see how much money I have afterwards, and I'm going to buy the new axe. And maybe some dynamite if I have enough. Okay, so this is the last bit of wood. I'm not expecting to get a lot out of this because it was only really one tree branch. I'm hoping I get at least 1,000 maybe. Yeah, 1,100. So now I have $7,000. I should be able to get the next axe, which will be great. Let's see, Max has spent his money on something. I don't know what he spent his money on. We might need to go spy on him in later episodes. But from the looks of it, yeah, he's bought a better saw and a better axe. So he spent a lot of money on that, but not to worry, because I'm gonna also buy another axe. I'm not buying the saw though, because we've already got the sander, so it doesn't really matter. I can just use this steel one now instead of the rusty one. I have 2,000 cash left over. Oh my god. Okay, reckless driving. I don't know if that's enough for the amount of dynamite I need, because I need a lot of dynamite to get to the mysterious mushrooms. I don't even know. I think I need like $6,000 worth of dynamite to get to it. So obviously we're gonna have to save up for that, which is gonna take forever. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back to the willow place. I'm gonna get some more willow trees, and then I'm probably gonna sell them, see how much money, and hopefully in the next episode I will be able to get to the mysterious mushrooms. I will see you when I'm over there. Okay, so we're back at the willow location. I'm gonna get these branches in the car, because if I do that now, I should be able to fit some, and it also saves me chopping it up later, so I can just have it like that, although might not be the best option right now considering we don't have the biggest car. So I might even just have to plunk the tree up like that, and I'm gonna get this one, then I'm gonna get back to my base. Okay, it seems to be tangled in this other tree. That's another thing the steel axe does as well. So now we can chop trees a lot easier. Now we only have to chop this tree 2 times with max force to chop it up, which is good. So now that I've got my trees, I'm going back to my base. Okay, so now that I've got this wood in my base, I just need to get it all out, which is difficult. Now, all I need to do, get this willow tree. Actually, one thing I am going to do, I'm going to save these 2 willow trees for the next episode, because I'm gonna need to save up a lot of money for the next car, which actually isn't too much. I don't think it's like 7,000, which again, not that much. So one thing I can do, I can just store it in here like so, because then I don't need to put it in the sawing machine. Let's get this over. Let's sell this last wood, because I'm hoping this is just gonna put me past the 2K mark, which it should. This guy's still chopping up his trees in here. So how much does this sell for? That leaves us with $3,177. And Max is over here as well. Now that we have a good stable amount of money for the next episode, I think that's gonna be it for this one. I'm hoping you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and if you want to see more, then comment down below, because I really enjoyed making this video and I will definitely make more in the future. So I will see you guys in the next episode. And if you want to see Max's progress over this and what he buys, because I can't tell you what he buys, then go over to his channel and watch his videos.